Hello, this semester I am taking estimating costing for final year BTech students. We are going for introduction for estimating costing. All the civil engineering construction that is field, the construction activity contains the following three steps. Number 1, plans. Number 2, estimation. Number 3, execution or construction. Plans. Any construction activity starts with the preparation of drawings, that is plans, sections and elevations with full descriptive dimensions and all detailed specification to meet all requirements of proposed structure. So whatever you want to construct a building or construction or structure, first you have to prepare the drawings according to the requirements. Number 2, estimation. Before going for in this step, an estimate is prepared for arriving the cost of the structure. So whenever we want to go for to start your work, you have to require some funds to complete or to execute the work. Third step is execution. Once government or agency allotted the required funds, the actual plans are taken into grounding as per the scheduled plans. So once the government or any agency, the funds are allotted according to requirement, the work has to be executed and it will be completed as soon as possible. This course estimating costing syllabus have the 5 units. The unit 1. In unit 1, standard units, principle of working out the for detailed and abstract estimate, approximate methods of estimating, detailed estimates of building, center line method, long and short wall method. In this unit, we have to study what is the standard units of the measurements, what is the how to calculate the different quantities items with the standard units of the measurement and standard units of the payment also. Next, principles of working out the quantities of the detailed estimation means by observation of the plans, sections and elevations, we have to prepare the detailed quantities involved in the construction. Abstract estimate means in these estimates we have to arrive the cost of the total construction by applying the total quantity multiplied by the cost of each item, and you have to add up from the first to last item, then have to be automatically we can arrive the total cost of the building. Approximate methods of estimation. In the approximate methods of estimation, we have 3 methods are there. One is called unit rate method, number 2 is called plinth area method, next one is called cubical content method. So whenever we want to start any project, we will not be prepared always detailed estimate and abstract estimates will not be prepared. First, we have to be prepared the approximate cost rendered for the project. If this project is feasible, then the government will be accepted, then DPR will be prepared. That is called detailed estimates of the buildings by using the either center line method or long and short wall method. In unit 2, that is earthwork for road, hills, roads and canals, quantities of the materials for different types of roads. In this unit, we have to calculate the total earthwork. The earthwork consists of the 2 important components. One is called embankment or called banking. The second one is called cutting. So when we want to construct of any road work or any canal, we have to be calculate the total earthwork involved in the total work. And we have to prepare the first of all detailed estimate, and afterwards you have to prepare the abstract estimate. But when you are coming to the road works, when the hill roads, we are getting the cutting and banking simultaneously at the same time, at the same cross section, but which is not takes place in the general road works. And we have to prepare the what are the different materials are required for the different types of roads. That is either the bituminous roads or cement concrete pavements. The third unit called the rate analysis. Working out data for various items of works, overhead and contingent charges, reinforcement, bar bending and bar requirement schedules. In this unit, we have to calculate what is the total cost rendered for each unit item of work by application of the how many labors are required for each item of work and how many what are the materials are required for the different types of the works, as well as tools and plans required for the to prepare the each item of works. First of all, labor cost, material cost, and tools and plants. That means small equipments may be taken either for the rent or you have to purchase. If this equipment is for the, we can utilize for the entire the construction site. Next one is called overhead charges. These overhead charges are generally placed according to the depends upon the overhead means whenever it is called unforeseen items of works may be rendered for any item of work, that is called overhead charge. This one, there are some contingent charges means whenever you are appointed as a chowkidar or watchman or some other people to guard of your sites as well as watermen and like that. Reinforcement bar bending and bar requirement schedule means bar bending schedule means it will give the total quantity of the steel and different types. What are the different types of the bars are required to complete each unit of the work, either slab, lintel, beams, columns, footings. So what are the total number of bars required and total weight of the bars required? So what are the different bars is required, and then you have to prepare earlier means we have to procure in advance. Automatically the work can be will be continuous and without of any lagging. Next one is unit 4, contracts. This is in this unit we have to study the different types of contracts, contract documents, conditions of contract, contract procedures, tendering process, rights and responsibility of parties to contracts. Contracts means there are various types of contracts may take place there. We are using the different types of contracts depending upon the situation of the work. Sometimes you are using the unit rate contract. Sometimes you are using the lump sum contract. Sometimes you are using the continuous contracts. Depending upon the size of work and quantity of work and importance of work and readiness of the work, we have to allot the contract to the contractor, and we have to procure the either material or labor or other equipment. Next one is contract documents. When the contract is executed by the other person other than the government or any party, we are using some private parties. So the private party has to be completed this total work with required specification and required quality. So that when you are taking up this work, we have to give the total the requisition for the work. So automatically the work has to be completed by the contractor in a proper way. So it will be resolves any disputes takes place between the contractor and owner. Conditions of contract means in these conditions of contract there are so many conditions may take place. One is the time of the completion, next one the quality of the work, and other ones. If any section fails, the contractor may be penalized or it will be taken some custodian charges also takes place. Contract procedures. When we are taking the contract procedures, these are not common for all the works. It is depending upon the work to work. Next, tendering. When you are going for tendering process, the tendering process is different for the different types of works. So when the cost of the work will be increased, we are calling for either the global tenders or national wise tenders or local tenders or statewide tenders. So this is depends upon the quantity of work and the quality of work and experience also will be takes place in this consideration. Rights and responsibilities. When you are giving the work to any interested person, he has to complete the total work with the responsibilities. So if the responsibility fails, the person may be penalized. Next, unit 4, unit 5, valuation of buildings. Purpose and principles of valuation, depreciation, methods of calculating depreciation, methods of valuation, rental method, development method, profit based method. In this valuation method, in the valuation of the building, we have to evaluate what is the total value of the building. That means suppose if you want to put for this property either for sale or if suppose any person want to buy, so what is the prevailing rate of the market is called value of the building. This valuation of the building will be depends upon so many factors we have to discuss in this chapter. Next one, depreciation. As we are using any property day to day, the cost will be reduced. That is called depreciation. That is called wear and tear and other factors also influence. you have to calculate different properties by using the different methods of depreciation. There are different methods out there for valuation also. Next one, rental method. In this method, we have to calculate what is the total revenue generated by the total property, that will be divided by total number of months for a year, that will give the rent of the that property. So there are so many other methods also there, that is called development method. In development method, if you are develop the total your property, the cost of the property also enhanced. So by this way, how much of cost will be enhanced by this way? Profit based. This profit based analysis means it will coming for the commercial complex, cinema halls, or etc. So like that we have to be complete our total syllabus in 5